shoot. Profanity is not allowed. I get something round and green.
Right, and we're here with Mike with another token. Alright guys, welcome back to Mason Merck Metal Detecting. Today, I'm no Mason today. He's in school. It's a Monday, but we do have an all-star lineup of diggers today. Myself, of course. We got fellow Granite State treasure hunter member Tommy Gunn, and we have our friends Mike and Corrie. I don't know why my camera's turning off, full charge battery. But Mike and Corrie from, we met them at Bone a couple years ago, dug with them a few times, just great people. You might remember them from all the events that we dig at. They're pretty frequent, the events with us. So hopefully there's a lot of stuff coming out of the ground today. And my first tone was right there. There is a giant stack of field stones here. So we figured we'd swing around that on the way to some cellar holes. And this is my first target. No idea what that's supposed to be. If anybody knows of that, I don't know if it's like a... Is it for like carrying milk jugs, or who knows what that is? Interesting though. Alright, see what else we can bring to you today. Alright guys, we are working our way to the cellar hole and came across that. The girth isn't thick enough probably to be an actual native trail marker tree, but it definitely has that look. And there's, oh my, geez, there's a Native American right there. A native, not a Native American. Sasquatch. But yeah, so yeah, the Indians would tie it to the ground and notch it, and it would grow up, and they usually point to water or something of importance to them. But I don't know, is it? It's probably way too young to be one. Not very thick, probably a foot.
Good morning. If you haven't seen any videos on this channel, I hike through the mountains of New Hampshire digging nails and beer cans. Oh, shoot. Profanity is not allowed. I get something round and green. It's a dandy.
You ruined the family-friendly. Still 500 feet from the cellar.
It has a starburst or a flower pattern.
Dandy?
Yep.
No kidding. Should I do like Mason does and just grab it from you before you can look at it?
Look at the shank on that thing.
Beefy.
Oh yes, where's the beef?
Did you think it was going to be a cover?
I thought it was going to be a bullet. And it's beautiful. Let me put some nose sweat on it. Nice. Good start to the day.
All right, there she is. Another beautiful New Hampshire cellar hole. I don't like that. There's a piece of iron hanging on a tree branch. Typically the calling card that a metal detective has been here, but I don't see too much more. Somebody could have just picked that up off the ground. But look at this beautiful old cellar hole. All right, I'm excited to start swinging around here. And again, you don't find anything right next to it. You just spread out further. You know, all you gotta do is run your coil over somewhere somebody else hasn't. So, all right, let's see what we can get from here. I am right next to the cellar hole wall, and I just picked up one of those old horse tack rings. Could be a good sign, maybe not. So this is pretty cool. This would have been this L shape. That would have been the chimney stack. I could see bricks on it, but this L shape would have been the root cellar. And then the granite stone foundation goes out beyond it, which is cool. So this wouldn't have had a cellar below it. Hey, maybe some stuff slipped through the floorboards. We'll check it out.
So generally when you have a signal that's maxing out your VDI scale, it is junk. Big piece of iron. But because I just found that dandy button a couple feet away from here, I'm just going to risk it for the biscuit and see what we got. Stay tuned.
I'm digging a tone right here in the corner of the house, but just pulling a bunch of iron out of the way first. And these are beautiful old square nails, or rose head nails, whatever they want to call them. I recently started rock tumbling some of our... when I do find a perfect nail, I do keep it. So I started rock tumbling them with glass, and they come out beautiful. You put a little wax on them. Cool. Not anything super desirable, but it's a piece of history.
Well, the risk didn't pay off, but another nail out of the ground.
Still trying to go after that good tone in there. Let me show you guys something. These are not the same ones. There's so many nails. It's the only problem with digging that close to the cellar hole walls is there's going to be nails everywhere, but there's still a good tone down in there. I'm trying to find it if I have to pull 1,000 of these out.
All right, I got a massive round piece of lead here, but it's unlike any that I've seen before. It's got something on it. Get my toothbrush out. What the hell is this? It looks like a wheel off of a Flintstone car. It's definitely lead. It's got a hole in the center. I have no idea. It's maybe a counterbalance weight. If you know what that is, drop a comment.
Alright, was getting a nice tone right here on top of the chimney stack, and it ended up being a little brass D buckle. I'll take it. If that's here, there could be plenty of other stuff. Man, that hole right there, big old thick iron ring. Not sure what that would have been used for, but it's heavy. I don't know if I'll be able to carry that out. We'll see. Maybe I will. Alright, Mike got himself a squish thimble. Brass one. Nice. Does it have a size on it? No? It's cool. It's an old relic. Nice. Congratulations. Oh, I like your container. Thing's sweet. Check that out. Corrie dug up what I believe to be an old Conestoga wagon wheel. That thing is massive. There'll be no getting that out. We're a good mile into the woods here, but that thing's huge. It's as tall as I am almost. Maybe about Mason's height. And there's Corrie, and there's Mike searching around the cellar hole walls. I don't know where Tom is. Alright, cellar hole is right there. And under this big flat rock is the well. So, I don't know. Let's see if we can hear a splash. I never even heard that land. Pretty dry in New Hampshire this year, so I'm guessing this well is dried out. Nope. Yeah, there's no water down there. The well is dry. We ran the well dry.
I think it's a flat button. Might have some design on it. Man, that's awfully heavy. It's a keeper.
And that hole right there, got that first. Thought it was going to be like a thimble, but then I saw this in the hole, and that is not a button. That is a shotgun blade. My arch nemesis. All right.
Got a beautiful 49. Oh. Bingo. Oh, it's pewter. Yeah, it's got a cool little fancy thing on it. I think we got more in the hole. Yes, sir.
All right, that hole there, we finally got ourselves a desirable piece of history. I think I can see a shank. Hoping for a coin, but I will gladly take an old button. Let's see here, anything on it? Nope, just an old 1800s flat button, but I will take it.
All right, this was a wicked bad signal, but look at that gorgeous piece of colonial history right there. I'm having a pretty good day, I must say. Fingers crossed we can find the other half.
And that hole there was getting a 20 something, but with an iron grunt to it, and that is why. Not quite sure what that would be. If anybody knows what that is, feel free to let me know, because I don't have a clue. Alright.
This sneaky little bugger was hard to dig. Down there under all those roots. I thought I was gonna hit it with my shovel. I think it's a button. It is a button of some kind. It's got font on it. I've never seen one of these before. What are you?
Got something good?
You don't sneak up on a guy like that. I almost shot you.
With what? With, oh, is that
With this. You
What is
don't
it?
sneak up on a guy like that. I almost shot you.
With what? With, oh, is that
With this.
What is that? Is it a stirrup?
You don't know what this is?
It's a piece of a horseshoe? That's a thin one.
Obviously, it's a colonial
I
boomerang.
was hoping you were going to jump.
It's a boomerang.
Sweet. Colonial boomerang. Yeah, Mike found him some sort of coin, token. It's not a button because there's nothing in the center of the backside. But it says something weird on it. I'm sure the GoPro won't pick up on that. I'll take a picture and put it up on the screen. It says Veeder. Patent Veeder. Huh, weird.
All right, folks. Finally, I have a signal with no iron. I've dug 900 million nails. I don't hear iron. It's still not even a great signal. Wish me luck. Well, I'm sad to report that that was like 30 nails. What are you gonna do?
Not sure what we got here. Mike dug something ornate, fancy. If anybody knows what that is, feel free to fill me in. No clue. Cool. Alright, and we're here with Mike with another token. 95, what does it say? Dowry? Huh, something street. That's cool. That's really cool. I wonder if that's a Civil War token. Oh, it's got stuff on both sides. Cool, let's take a picture and throw it up on the screen. And he got himself a 4-hole underwear button, a foot away from his token. Somebody dropped trout to go to the bathroom, lost their token, and ripped off their underwear button. Alright, and there is cellar hole number 2 for the day. So, don't have a whole lot of time left, but we'll swing around here a little bit, see what we get. Maybe we can pop a few pieces of history before we have to leave. Alright. Alright, this piece was sitting on top of this wall. You can see a barrel hoop there too. These are all the signs you don't like to see when you get someplace. Somebody's already metal detected here, but I don't know what this thing is they dug up. This thing is a solid piece of brass. No clue. And then it would have had like a, almost like a Rains guide looking thing. 2 hoot loops on each end. No idea what that was. Pretty cool looking. Huh. And that hole there, this is the cutting edge to an axe head. Not sure where the rest of it is. Huh. Alright, Corrie just got herself a very ornate, some sort of buckle, like a sash buckle or something maybe. That's beautiful. Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good find. This is the second time I've actually seen this next to a cellar hole in New Hampshire, where they built rock walls up on the side of the creek. It's pretty cool too. There's actually, we're suffering from a drought in New Hampshire right now, and the water is, it's not flowing, but it's trickling through here. So back in the 1800s when somebody lived in that cellar hole, looks like they would have had water no matter what, because even in a drought summer this thing's still filled with water. It's pretty cool, very beautiful. It goes all the way down too.
Well, we've got an ox knob. It's probably been 2 hours since I've found anything worth showing. Wasn't for lack of trying, that's for sure. Cool. A good 38. Is it gonna be gold? Is it gonna be a nail? I don't think that was it. Hopefully there's something good in here. We've got something round. Watch it be a Lincoln. No way it's a Lincoln. That's a fatty Indian is what that is. First coin of the day. It's pretty smoked.
Okay, I was metal detecting, but I decided to start hiking instead. Don't ask me why. I'm here to metal detect, but I could see this beautiful structure they built along this creek heading through the woods, and it looked like it opened up into a pond or something. So my curiosity got the best of me, so I'm going to keep following this thing until it opens up into the water. I can see it's not about maybe 50 feet away, it opens up into a pond, so let's go take a look at that. Alright, so that rock wall structure ends right over there. It would, so they made that like a man-made creek off a natural spring or something that feeds out into here. What a beautiful spot. Just a quiet beaver bog in the middle of the woods, middle of nowhere. Tell you what, metal detecting has brought me and Mason to some of the most beautiful places on earth, places you'd never find or know about if you weren't swinging a metal detector. So this hobby is good for more than just finding buried treasure and lost history. You can see some of Mother Nature's beauty. There it is. Soak it all in. All right, back to treasure hunting.
Come on, lucky 44. Give me a winner. Give me a winner. Oh, that's awesome. It's a piece of a croto bell. Oh, where's the rest of it? Cool. Very cool. Is there a number on it? Cool.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. Long day in the woods, hiking miles, up and down hills, everywhere. Not too much trash. Lots of junk iron. Ooh, I bet that sounded good. Sure did. Piece of copper. All right, my finds for the day. I did pick up a bunch of those square nails just because I like them. They're in really good shape. Brass D-buckle, 1800s flat button. I don't know what that thing is. 1 cent chicken nugget money. Corrie got herself some chicken nugget money. She got a really beautiful some type of buckle piece right there at the end on the lip of that cellar. That's pretty cool. Bullet casing. Tom had himself a field day again. Shoe buckle frame fragment, dandy button, flat button with the fabric still in it. Croto bell piece. I think that's an underwear button. This thing's cool. It's like a poker chip piece or a checker piece made out of lead. What's this? Oh, it's your an Indian head penny. Chicken nugget money. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Ox knob, lead pewter spoon, and Mike got a thimble. That really weird thing. An underwear button. 2 different weird tokens, but they're cool. A lead pewter spoon handle and a lantern ring. All right. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it. Had a good day, and we'll do it again sometime.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support. So that was another one of those days, pounding old cellar holes. I always enjoy seeing those, but sometimes the finds are minimal if they've been hit by multiple people before us, which quite clearly those areas were, but we did manage to save a few cool pieces of history. Mike got that awesome Civil War token. So those Civil War tokens were, they're not related to the Civil War, but they were created during that same time frame as the Civil War to make up for a shortage of coinage. And so all the individual stores would give people change back with a token only good for their store. Pretty genius, if you ask me. All right, we want to get to our channel member shout-outs this week. First up, we have our buddy Randy from down south with Riddle's Relics. Another great metal detecting channel. He goes out with his wife, his daughter, his friends, just like we do. Next up is Johnny's Corner. He does a lot of magnet fishing, metal detecting with his wife and their 3 girls. Another great channel. And last but not least is our buddy Virgil, Wild Man Digging. Another awesome metal detecting channel. So make sure you guys go check all 3 of those channels out. Give them a thumbs up, a subscribe, tell them Mason Merck sent you, and we're going to see you guys at that next great adventure.